Science chests take so long to make.
They do. How are my science chests doing? I've made
Has my food
5
increased
prestige
vaguely?
chests.
Right, you said there was
Nice.
a total food option?
Yes. If you go to the colony tab, there's total meals as an option.
Have you found it?
No, because I don't think I'm looking at the same thing as you.
No, on the stats board.
Yeah. There's,
Next to 24
colony.
day.
Yep. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
the drop down.
Total miles is still going down. It's going down a lot slower.
It only updates a couple of times a day, so. And admittedly, my trader's only sending you food when I've got above a certain amount, so that I keep stable.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, mine's just sending you the food regardless of if I got it or not. I think as long as I've got above 100 food. Which,
No,
if I don't have more than 100 food, I should be very concerned.
I went for, I've got 26,000 odd berry meals if I've got more than 25,000 cent food.
Yeah.
So,
Did you know that the board can go into the minus numbers? Because I've got unemployed as in minus numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's probably the only one that can go minus, but
Maybe, but you know.
the building is being taken apart. I can watch it just being dismantled.
Right.
Are you still out at your tree, David?
I am. I'm putting down as much here as I can so I don't have to come back.
I might do a quick tour of my bases, head out to my heath and see how it's doing.
You guys have colonists at your bases? What
We
is
do.
You're telling me
Because
they
we
didn't
care
all
about our
die?
colonists. That's why.
I spent last session doubling the number of colonists at my heath. No, my marsh even, to make me more dye so I could make fancy coloured blocks.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
priorities.
improve the whole of the last session there.
I had to take apart the entire base, the entire outpost, so that I could rebuild it in a more efficient way to get as many farms in as I could.
You had to reroute the train as well.
I had to reroute the train by 2 blocks.
There we go. Right.
I covered up all the water in my banner radius.
Haha, more cold. I'm gonna get some more iron while I'm here as well. We're just gonna make the food problem worse. But I want more iron.
Yeah, but on the one hand I'm thinking, while I'm out here I could add some more coal miners at the tree, evidently I'm going to need them. But on the other hand
yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, but my food is only just stable and I've just removed a couple of farms, so...
Is it really that good of an idea?
It's probably not a priority at the moment.
I mean, to be fair, I've made all of my production way bigger than it realistically should be. So
I've arrived at the
that's
heath.
kind of on me. See,
I
now
don't
that you've
think
gone away
there's
from your
gonna be much
base,
to check at the heath.
now that you've gone away from your base, I'm going to head back to the main bases.
Oh,
I have
in
no
which
miles
case,
to
if
actually
you're
put
coming
down.
back, can we check the areas?
Well, that's why I said it.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm only just quickly popping out to the marsh and back just to see what's going on. Won't be long.
Oh, I do need to put some more beds down first. Because I made a whole load of space for some beds. It wasn't enough.
I don't think it's too much further to the marsh.
I'm gonna need more pots of water, I think. I forgot the bread needed that.
It
Yeah.
does.
You can't just have dry bread.
Not be very nice.
You need to lightly sprinkle it with water before you cook it.
Are you posh cooking people? This was definitely a discussion we had the other day.
I mean, it's kind of
I
we
can't
talked about
remember
making
why, but
we talked about making the
haven't
clay
been-
pots. You don't need any water for making the clay pots.
Would you lightly sprinkle your roll before cooking it in the oven?
oh, that was
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I was looking at reviews for the food.
Yeah,
I was
that's a
on the
normal thing to do,
shopping.
right?
And they were like, "Oh, this
Sure.
bread roll is brilliant if you sprinkle it with water before going in the oven." I'm like, "What kinds of fancy posh people know that stuff?" Turns out that you were one of those fancy
It
posh
me.
people.
Because the instructions on the packaging says to lightly sprinkle it with water, so I do.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
these were
like
just
water.
generic ones. They weren't
In
meant
this,
to be heated
in
up.
our situation, it's not like water is a scarce resource.
No,
Oh, and colony though, it very much is.
definitely
It's
not. Infinite.
also not a scarce resource. They just take their time over potting it. It should not take as long as it does for them to pot a bucket of water.
Yeah.
Let's face it, they're not treating it. They're assuming that all water is fresh water.
This water is the
There's no
most
evidence that
unfresh
bacteria
water
exists
ever,
in this
but
world.
yeah.
Bacteria
It's
doesn't
literally-
exist because food doesn't ever go off.
Yeah, it's beside the point that there are dead zombies in the water. It is clear
Dead
to
Yeah.
drink.
zombies and an infinite number of fish. I don't have dead zombies in my water source. I only have an infinite number of fish.
I'm now on my way back.
It's, I'll be honest, stagnant water, but
Yeah, it's very stagnant water. There's no flowing water at all.
I'm absolutely sure that
Yeah.
would not cause issues, and I'm sure it's perfectly fine to drink stagnant.
Well,
do you
remember-
not drink stagnant water?
All of the water is at the water table level. There is no variation in water height across the entire world.
That is true.
Yeah.
It
There's
is
no
all at the level of the
mountain
No
water
springs.
table.
waterfalls. Oh, waterfalls would be nice, actually.
They would.
First of all, you have a base on top of a mountain and have water
Yeah.
there.
The thing is,
You would
the
have to
water
change how
physics in this
water
game
physics
wouldn't
works.
work
Yeah.
because
It would
they
cover
do
the whole
just
world with water.
expand. If it can move sideways, it will, regardless of whether it's
And
also
it
moving
fills
down.
the block rather than just temporarily like reduces over the distance.
Yeah.
You would have to overhaul fluids to be able to get waterfalls and rivers properly working in this game.
I mean, they are overhauling quite a lot for the future
Yeah.
updates. So,
Yeah, I mean they've made the water all nice and see-through, and they've added water caustics to it. And I just want to casually just let you guys know how difficult water caustics is to do in a game. So
mhm.
kudos to them.
Almost back, he says, having only just passed the heath.
I mean, I'm currently going parallel to my base.
It's day 430
Please
odd.
hurry up,
We've been going for over a year.
Have we? Ooh.
Wow.
Doesn't feel like it. Because a lot of the time it's just been
People,
sat around waiting for
they've-
rails
some
to
of
be
them
built.
never even lived a year because they all died.
They are clones, to be fair. Like, they are born fully grown.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Some of have we had a full base wipe yet? I think you have, Cam.
Yep.
I don't.
I think all of us
No.
have. You might not have had everyone die,
You've had everyone in
So
one
it's-
base die, I
but you
So
guess.
had a lot of
theoretically,
people die.
it's theoretically possible for my first colonist to still be alive.
Yeah. I think for me it is too. I think my main base never actually fully died. It got down to
I
like
think-
10 colonists.
Yeah.
I was overrun to the
yeah.
point where it was like it's easier to just let everyone die, but even then, not everyone died.
No. When I was
outposts,
making
Oh,
the
that
train
must be
line,
nice.
when I was making the train line, your base did fully die.
I didn't come back to that.
I'm fairly sure. It might just been all your outposts.
My outposts all died. They've died multiple times.
Yeah.
My main base has only once come close to fully dying, and I'm sure a couple survived. So
Having
back.
some great fun killing some zombies.
under the river,
I fell in a hole.
nice, and I'm home.
Yay!
colonists have destroyed like a third of that building, so they're not being quick about it.
I'm coming to say
Yeah, they're
hi.
not the fastest.